What's up, YouTube? Yes, I know I have a headset on my head, and I know I look really retarded right now. I don't really give a shit. I mean, I could put it like this, but then I'll heal my. I could put it on. I could do this, but then I'll literally hear myself talk. And doing this makes you sound weird. So, I'll just go off my head. Yes, it's clipped to my little thing. But not for long. So, let's have a conversation. So I was just in my room, watching YouTube. Watching some Casey Neistat. Good videos, by the way, bro. Drinking Kickstart. And about to throw in a lip. Before we do this, I'm gonna say a couple words. A little update on the truck. Goes back in the shop tomorrow, around 4 o'clock. Well, actually around like 3:30, so they might have enough time to tear it apart. But today, my brother got his truck back. Everything's done, the 4-inch lift is done, and all this shit, and you'll probably see it soon. Maybe. But I have a question for you guys, the viewers, the peoples. Do you guys have a buddy or a sibling, somebody that you know, that gets a truck? Like me, I don't think my truck's all badass. It's a truck. It does what it's supposed to do. It's a 3/4 quarter ton. It hauls, and it's not really meant for the mud, even though I kind of bend that a little bit once in a while. But do you guys have buddies? And I want to say these two people's names. Not names, but one is Andrew and my other one is my brother. These two guys, I don't know. But tonight we went bowling, right? And they were just bashing on me. Trying to talk shit about my truck. Saying, oh, your truck's not going to make the Silver Lake. Or your truck's not going to do this. Or your truck's not going to do that. I'll let you guys think about that while I pack myself a lip. If you guys are dipping today, don't. If you guys haven't put a lip in yet today, and you have a can right next to you, doesn't matter if it's Cope Straight, Grizzly Straight, Cope Wintergreen, Cope Mint, Skull. Grab that can, pack a can with me, grab yourself a pinch, and then throw it in your lip. And if you don't dip, then you don't have to. And if you do dip and you don't want to feel like dipping today, you don't have to. I'm not making you. You want to throw a lip in with me? Cheers. But since you guys had some time to think about that, I want to tell you how annoying that shit is. Literally, half the videos I get to talk about are from my brother. Like, literally, he just pops in ideas. If you guys hear that, or that PC heater, it's cold in my room. Call me a pansy, but I like to stay warm. Like, literally, my truck, when I first got it, I attempted to do a burnout. Normally, put it in drive, hit put the brake lever down, hit the gas, and slowly letting the brake off until the tires break loose. I figured out what my issue was. My rear pinion seal was making it so I couldn't, or something with the rear. It was, and now she likes to spin tires. She's gripping a little bit better. So I think the rear end is actually fully there. It wasn't leaking, because my rear diff cover literally had holes in it. It was literally leaking diff fuel, liquid, like a motherfucker at my rear diff. I'm surprised it didn't blow my rear diff. My rear pin seal, and rear pin were not properly there. So I'm surprised I didn't take my rear end out. All that shit is fixed now. So now my truck's actually acting like a normal truck. But literally, I'm gonna say this. My friend Andrew, you know Andrew, the guy with the single cab Dodge, his truck is fast. It has the horsepower. It has the torque. It's a torquey, ballsy truck. His truck has balls. My truck has balls. My brother's truck, it's a 5.0. So now, depending on if you built the 5.0 or not, then... Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it because I'm not gonna bash him. We're sitting at fucking Speedway's parking lot or whatever, or I think the bowling alley, because we went bowling tonight. And Andrew was like, "Oh, you got it coming for you." Well, what do you mean I got it coming for me? We'll see if your truck will make it up the freaking entrance of Test Hill. What I was surprised was that my brother's truck made up the entrance of Test Hill and how low that front end fucking sat. That's what surprised me. I'm gonna crank my torsion bars up, and all I gotta do is put it in full low and climb up there. Like, I'm not that scared of it. I know my truck will make it. But, and yes, we both, three of us, my brother drives a Ford, I drive a Chevy, he drives a Dodge. Yes, we kind of have the right to make fun of each other, but when you start taking it a little too far. This is back to the video I just made. Thinking. That's literally the title, it's just thinking. Kind of have to think about some shit. And next time I see Andrew, I'll be like, okay, Lily, guys, you've been taking it too far with these damn Chevy jokes and been bashing me a little too much about it. And each time I bash you about it, you have to throw it back in my face and be like, no, not me. Cause some of the shit. So, but the part I'm trying to get is, do you guys have those friends who are those type of friends that will always bash you no matter what? Andrew helped take some of my bashing, but literally sometimes. But do you guys have like a sibling or someone that you know will always bash you about something that you have, will always talk shit to you, and will always make fun of you? But and once you make fun of them, they get all pissy with you and get all mad. And also, part of that one friend is they have a truck that they get, and they do a certain modification to it, and they think they're all that and all badass, but they won't admit it. They won't admit it because they don't want to show them that they're stupid, you know. And I'm not saying who, but my brother got a 4-inch lift. You guys can see where I'm going. I don't think he's gonna think all that, but probably will. And I'm not hating on him. I'm not. You know, his truck kind of looks like it missed leg day. If you guys don't get that reference, it's basically when you put a lift kit on your truck and you don't have tires that fit or too small. So I think once he put his knobbier tires back on his truck, then the truck will start. It looks good now. I'm not saying it doesn't look good, but like, why do you have those friends who think they have the responsibility or the right just to always bash you? And, you know, Andrew says he's hauled a car. And I asked him, what has his truck hauled? Oh, just like a 3,000-pound vehicle. Okay. I've seen literally fucking half tons, like F-150s, haul fucking cars like that before. But mine's a 3/4 ton. Have you hauled 10,000 pounds with that vehicle yet? Your vehicle is not rated for that. So, buddy, if you ever see this, I am challenging you to get 10,000 pounds. It can bumper pull, not gooseneck, even though I have a gooseneck attachment and I can cheat. Literally, him and I have put, it's my max capacity tone weight, I believe 10,000 pounds. So, buddy, trailer does count. I don't want you to get a trailer that's 3,000 pounds, like a 10,000 pound weight, and throw it on there. Total capacity trailer has to weigh 3, and then you have to add extra weight to make it 10,000 pounds. So I'm gonna challenge you, buddy. It could be down the road that you and I both get 10,000 pounds total weight, hook it up to the truck, and see who has the better tone balls. Now I'm not gonna be cocky asshole and say mine because I have a 3/4 ton, because I've seen some pretty ballsy half tons out there that can haul that shit. He's running his mouth because he's never hauled with that truck. His uncle, I think one of his family was hauled and he's ridden, but you've never driven something with that much weight on it that I know of. I'm the guy that hauls hay for a living. I've hauled up to 25 plus pounds on a truck. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about all that shit and about hauling. If you guys have hauled that much, you guys know I'm talking about. I'm talking to you people who have never had any hauling experiences. Literally, I've mentioned this before. When you start hauling shit, your acceleration speeds get slower, and your stopping speeds get a lot slower, and your distance to stop gets longer. Waiting for the penis jokes. And yes, I'm spinning the bottle because my mud jug, oh shit, that's gonna freeze to death. Well, I fucked up. I left my mud jug in my truck. I'm gonna have a frozen mud jug tomorrow. Hopefully not. Anyways. So yeah, I know not a lot about hauling. I don't know everything. Someone's out there that knows more than me, but they really seriously, like, again, some of these, my brother and Andrew. Now, Andrew knows more about off-roading than I do. He's grown up with that. I haven't. I literally started going to off-road game, the serious off-road game last year. I've, of course, went quadding and stuff like that, and dip shit on the road and get a little muddy and all that stuff. I've done that before. But serious, like, off-roading game, like mud bugs, dunes, shit like that. Share Island. So he knows he has the upper advantage of off-roading. But literally, Billy said to me that I think he said this to me. My mind's all over the place. I'm not trying to put words in people's mouths, but I know I've talked to Billy before, my buddy Billy, about my truck. Will it make it up Test Hill? He goes, yeah, we'll make it up Test Hill. I've seen 3/4 tons truck gang. Plus, understand, when you put bigger tires and lift kits on your truck gets heavier. You add more weight to it. You're not losing weight, you're adding weight. And I know I keep saying this, my truck's not gonna be a mud bogger truck. I'm not gonna take it and play in the backyard. Once in a while, tow shit up, do stupid shit with it, but not really try to beat on it, because it's a little bit of an off-road rig. But what pisses me off is that today my brother's like, yeah, Austin's truck is a Holland Princess. I've seen Duramaxes, which are heavier than my truck. Heavier with my trucks. Go play in the mud. Any truck can go play in the mud. You just gotta be able to, like my buddy Billy says, you have to build your truck up to be able to, so your truck can handle that. That's what kind of pisses me off. Another thing is, before I end this video, what was I gonna say? I'm having a brain fart right now. But all this shit that they're talking to me, and you know, again, like I said in a previous video, bashing people, making fun of your friends is perfectly okay, but you have to understand there's a fine line that if you cross that, someone's feelings are gonna end up getting hurt, and they're gonna get pissed about it. For instance, like I said, my brother just got his lift kit on his truck today. When you first put a lift kit on the truck, you literally drive it around for a while. Of course, get in alignment first. Drive it around, make sure everything's torqued down properly. Then you can take it off road. You just don't really just go take it off road. So of course, there's a road called Baja Road. Watch my off-road video. You understand that? You don't understand what I mean. So of course, I'm gonna give my brother a little bit of shit and be joking around. I'm like, hey, Blake, I dare you to take your truck down Baja Road, no balls. Just being sarcastic, not trying to actually make him do it. And he gets all pissy at me about it. Oh, you're stupid, I'm not doing that. I gotta do this, this, and this. Dude, I'm not retarded. Yeah, you are. Clearly you don't understand sarcasm. And that's kind of how my brother is, and I think Andrew is. Like, don't make fun of me, joke around with me, and I'll take it perfectly fine and be like, look at, and then I'll say something to Blake or Andrew, and they get butthurt about it. Not necessarily Andrew, but my brother. So if you have friends like that, you know my pain. You know how you understand what I'm talking about. And I'm not making this video and ranting about this because I'm butthurt about it. It's just making this video because why do some people have to be so stupid? Or so, just not thinking, like. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. At any point in time, please hit that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. This video is not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. If you guys do get butt hurt, Blake and Andrew, then I'm sorry. Anyways, like Roman Atwood says at the end of videos, smile more. If you guys don't know who Roman Atwood is, go check him out. He's a great guy, and I quote his smile more thing because not trying to copy him. I'm not trying to copycat anyone. I really, when I say it like Roman Atwood, I'm quoting Roman Atwood. And I'm using his quote, smile more, because positivity is key in life. Always try to stay positive. Anyways, I will always see you guys in this video, but until then, my friends, stay frosty.